Oh, hello, brothers. What's up? How are you all guys doing? Hello, welcome to another video after a lot of weeks. Actually, I had a problem with my PC, so I had to fix it first. So today we are gonna talk about hero combinations only for cavalry beginners or cavalry main players, those who are cavalry types. Those who actually cavalry types will make a hero combination, or you can say which heroes you should upgrade, and I can say that with which heroes you should use as a beginner and as a mid player. To a start, I will just introduce which are actually cavalry heroes we have in the game. If you see, I have heroes and here you can see there are a lot of heroes. Over here, but among them there are almost four types of heroes. They have their cavalry types. There are almost infantry types also, and there is also archer, and there is priced, and there is another one which is leadership. Uh, what does leadership do? Leadership are neutral ones which can be used with any troop type, and they have their unique powers though. But yeah, today we'll be talking about the combinations and which are the cavalry heroes. So over here, if you see that, here I have some of the heroes with me. Over here, Temujin is a cavalry hero which can lead cavalry heroes very well. Then we have your leadership hero, and I use him as a second march with my Waisun, because you know that they both get a bonus passive skill, and you can see it gives almost for me it gives almost skill damage up to 12%, which is a lot. And if you talk about the Temujin with Hanzo, I don't use with Hanzo. I will talk about it, that with which troops I use. But first of all, I will say which I use for cavalry. It is Hanzo. Here is my Khufu, which I use for cavalry, and there is Vlad Dracula, and here is Timur. He is also a cavalry hero. Here is Edward One, who also a cavalry hero. Over here on the top, you can see on the top three skills there are cavalry skill and garrison. So among the three, you will see the first troop type is always the hero troop type. Which hero is this? So here you can see this cavalry type, and here is Ivan Ivy, which I use because it's a pretty good leadership hero. And you can see I have the rest. I have Vice Sun Sin. Actually, Visun is better. So you can see that he's a leadership hero, and he works great with Hannibal, so I use him with Hannibal. And here is my last. Here is another cavalry hero, Belisarius, and there is another leadership hero, which is a great hero. Here with, I mean, he's a he's one of the hero which can be used as commanders, like Hannibal and Frederick. These both can be used as a commander of a march. And here is the last one, Husserelite, who is a cavalry too. And yeah, of course, Dopo. And this was the heroes which I use. And if you see, there are some more unlocked. These are still unlocked. So if you see that what type of troops I use on my, I mean, combinations, if you see that I use here first is cavalry. So I use with Khufu. Where is Khufu? I use him with Khufu. And if you see that, here is of my first match. These actually I don't have troops, so I have to make a batch. I can show you guys. You see that here is a cavalry 5 marches hero combination for me. You see, I use Temujin with Khufu and Hannibal, because they both, Hannibal and Bison, because they both give a cavalry stat. And here if you see that Vlad Dracula is almost like a tank of a cavalry hero. He's like almost one of the greatest or the strongest elite heroes cavalry. There is Timur and Edward. as Timur has a movement speed bonus skill which Edward doesn't have. So I use him with him, maintain a speed. And here too, because Ivan doesn't have a speed bonus, so I take it from Vlad. And here if you see that Hanzo and Belisarius, I used these two as my last match, because Hanzo is still not completely sorry leveled up, and if Belisarius is still not leveled up, still not awakened. These two are not awakened. It's still a good amount of badges. So these two are used as my last mark, and Hanzo, because Hanzo still at level 50. So these were my marches, and I would I would want to tell that hero potentials. I mean, what do you, as a cavalry main, what do you need from cavalry hero? First is the leading should be done for cavalry troop types. And if you see that, the second is the potentials. These potentials, cavalry attack 15%, this all of this potentials get mixed up with the base statistics. And if you see that, level 55 gives up almost 15% of cavalry attack, and we see from here Hannibal gives up almost 10% of defense, and here Anzo gives almost 10% of cavalry defense. When we get it around, I mean the maximum we get from is 55 level, we get their full potential unlocked, which is 15% from Hanzo. And there you see Khufu. So each and every of the cavalry heroes gives a potential of cavalry. All of the stats, I mean the potentials, get mixed up with our base stats, which is the total stats. And I upgraded our leadership heroes because they also give almost attack of all units. I mean the elites and the others, Hannibal, and also Bison. He's a great one, gives us almost 7% of attack of all units. Here is Frederick, I'm trying to upgrade him. So each and every of the heroes gives a attack potential, I mean potential stats. And if you want to see where does this potential goes, I mean where does this potential comes from, or where does this potential of heroes go. So see here, you can see that I have a hero potential of 72%. So all of this 72% comes from my heroes, I mean the cavalry heroes. And each and every hero I use, I mean defense of all units, they all come from the heroes which I use. These are the combinations, and plus which heroes you should upgrade as a cavalry main troop. So guys, I think it's enough for today. We'll continue our second video on infantry, or we'll continue on another subject. Let us know in the comment section. For today, take care guys, bye, all on another video.